Alright, day 2. These are completely unscripted. I don't even want to like have much of an idea of what I'm going to talk about. And in my mind, this is just a visual diary for myself that I'm just going to bang up on YouTube. And I don't know. Maybe sometimes there'll be some value. Maybe sometimes I'll rant about something. And yeah, really the purpose of this is, well, number one, the purpose is to get better at yapping about concepts and ideas and decrease the amount of filler words that I use and language that makes me sound uncertain. But really, it comes down to like, I don't know, like big picture is confidence and self-belief. I just had a call with a good friend of mine slash mentor, Remy Azario, and what I said to him was, and fuck, like it's crazy that I even think, like sometimes I'm thinking like, do I even enjoy what I do? Have I even made the right decision? Am I even on the right path? And there's doubt that starts to creep in around that. And the way that I kind of analyze that thought process is like, okay, well, maybe I don't even like what I do. Why do I feel like that? Because, okay, just to kind of like reframe that, what kind of things do I like? I like things that I'm good at, right? I really enjoy being good at things. So maybe based off of that, I am not good at sales, or I don't believe I am good at sales, or as good as I could be at sales, which is kind of true, because I stopped closing for my mobility offer like a month and a half ago, and I was just like, cool, life's on easy mode now. I'll just take a couple of calls, I'll teach people this, I'll teach people that, and I'll make some money. And there was a voice in the back of my head that's like, well, you're not actually practicing what you preach. You're not continuously sharpening the axe and getting better. So I'm not really sure how, but I guess that just manifested into this lack of confidence or belief that I'm not the person that I say I am, and I'm not as good at sales as I make myself out to be or whatever. And it's just this big fucking ball of stress and anxiety and a lack of self-belief and confidence. And the way that you actually build self-belief and self-confidence, not just any sort of self-belief, but an unshakable one, is by stacking so much proof that you are the person that you say you are, and nothing can fucking touch that, right? Connor Weston fucking embodies this to the T. He is unfuckwithable, right? You cannot shake his belief that he is the best in everything that he does. He believes that to the core, and to be quite honest with you, I don't. Now, the way that I'm doing that, I talked with Connor the other day, and he got me to outline my biggest weaknesses. A physical weakness, my chest. So now I'm doing, he said to do 1,000 push-ups a day. Honestly, 1,000 is not sustainable. It's fucking cooked. Call me a bitch, whatever. I'm gonna turn it into 500 because I believe I can do that, and it's sustainable, and it's still a fucking big number. That's a simple action that's gonna turn that weakness into a strength. A personal one, I use too many filler words, which is why I do these YouTube yaps every single day. And lastly, sales/business is objection handling. I fucking, like, if I'm good at objection handling, I know how to sell. I know how to do a discovery, build a gap, create urgency, ask emotional questions, and actually have a conversation with them. If I knuckle down on my objection handling and get good at that, I will believe that I am untouchable in sales. And the only way that I'm going to get to that point is by stacking so much proof that I am that person, by doing objections, role-playing them every single day, and getting 1% better every single day. So, yeah, this is just kind of where I'm at. It's so up and down, this game, in terms of mindset, how you think about yourself, where you're at, because ultimately the goal is to be happy and satisfied and content with the work that you're doing, the people that you're impacting, the money that you're making. And like, it's so complex and so simple at the same time. And I am just navigating that. I feel so far behind it, then I also feel so far ahead. And you know, all this shit is just confusing sometimes. I don't really know what I'm doing, and sometimes it gets to me, sometimes I'm a bitch, sometimes I feel like the fucking man, and lately I've been feeling more like a bitch because I haven't been stacking enough evidence that I am the person that I say I am. And I guess maybe maybe that's what we got to get rid of. I'm low-key going around in circles a little bit with what I'm saying. From today onwards, I want to maybe come onto these and sit down with an idea or concept that I kind of want to yap about, whether it be sales related, mindset related, rather than just talking about how much of a bitch I am at the moment. Talk about, the things that I've learned, because that's another big thing, right, is being appreciative of how far you've come. And fucking hell, I mean, like, as much as like I'm a bitch and I've got so much more to improve, I have fucking achieved so much more than most people will in their whole life, let alone any 21-year-old, right? Like, I've traveled abroad, I've started multiple different businesses, spoken on so many stages. I know I'm in the top 1%. And sometimes I find it really hard to come back to that and stop for a second and go, hang on, you're actually a fucking weapon, you're actually a G. But we all are, and we've all got reasons why we are good and the best and fucking G's. But then I'm sure we all fight our own battles as well. But really, this verbal, visual diary is just going to be me yapping. There's going to be no fucking context, no nothing. And yeah, I'm just trying to figure this shit out, man. That's it. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Maybe my kids will watch this one day. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll just have a complete brainwave. But really, yapping about ideas and concepts is something I want to get better at on my community calls, for example, when I'm coaching or on sales calls and I'm explaining things, right? Articulating things in the most efficient way. That's really the muscle that I'm trying to train with these videos. But that's it for today. I've got a couple of calls now. The sun is setting over here. I mean, at least I'm fucking in a beautiful place. But yeah, catch you tomorrow.